always lose them during the stream. You guys don't know that. Starting. Alrighty. Welcome back to our weekly live stream. We had a 1-week spring break, but we are back today. Thanks very much for joining us. Oh yeah, please turn on Instagram. If you're just joining, we also now have Instagram available so you can watch us. Start live video. Add your phone number. Uh-oh, I don't think I can do that. Dun, dun, dun. Cancel. Okay, I can't do it maybe. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, well, I won't do it then. All right, so maybe we'll have Instagram back next week. I don't know. But welcome back anyway to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia, and today we're going to talk about how to make offers and requests. How to make offers and requests. So I mentioned in our previous live stream, I mentioned it on Twitter, that some of the key grammar points we might use today will be can and may. And we'll also maybe talk a little bit about some and any. So if you have questions about those grammar points, you can check them. There are videos on the YouTube channel, so you can review those grammar points after the lesson today, if you like. Okay, so while we wait for everyone to join, a couple of quick announcements. One, yes, we're back after spring break. Two, for those of you who are members of the website and who are subscribed to the YouTube channel, we have a new series that's coming up. I heard it's going to be on the website first. It's going to be on the website first. So yesterday, me and this is Meg, one of our team members, we were shooting in here yesterday to make a couple new episodes for the new series about verbs that's going to be on the website. So if you want to see that first as soon as possible, please visit the website. You can sign up if you haven't already. There's a link below the video or above the video, depending on where you're watching. So please check that out. I'm really excited. We've had a really fun time making those episodes. So definitely check that out. Okay, I don't see any chat. So I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Good, we're up there, and I'm getting Facebook up over here too. Looks like there are lots of people on Facebook too. Fantastic. Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for coming. Alrighty. With that then, yes, today's topic is how to make offers and requests. So we're going to kind of look at three different groups for today's lesson, three different categories. First, I'm going to talk about making requests. That will be number one. Two, we'll talk about making offers. And three, the third part of today's lesson will be responding and maybe making compromises too. So I saw some of your comments from the last few live streams, so I'm going to try to write pretty clearly on the board today. Sorry, I know my writing isn't always super clear. Okay, but let's begin with today's topic. If chat's difficult over there, I can pull it up here. No worries, control desk. I can see chat on my phone. No problem. We got it. So YouTube can be there, and I can check chat over here. Okay, so let's begin. First part. First part for today's lesson will be making requests. So I'm going to put requests on this side of the board over here. So first topic for today, requests. So request, just to review, a request when you want someone to do something or when you need something, you can make a request. So let's begin with a very casual, very simple request form, which is, oh, I've just lost it. Can I go back down to, thank you. Okay, so first one will just be, can I? Okay, can I? So this is when you want maybe permission to do something, or maybe you want to receive something, depends a little bit on the request. So here you can see, this is for I, when you yourself want something. Can I have some cake? Can I go to the supermarket with you, for example? Can I? You can replace the I in this with the person you are asking on behalf of. So for example, if you're asking for like a friend, like, can my friend join today's lesson? Or can my parents come to the party? You can change this part of the request to reflect the person that you are asking on behalf of. Can I do something? Okay, So can I though? Oh, you're going to check the Instagram. Okay, cool. So can I, if you want to ask for an item, so you can use some when you're making requests for an item. So when you're using like a noun phrase, can I have some cake was my example sentence. Can I have some extra time, for example? Hi. So, welcome. So, can I have some blah, blah, blah? This is when you want to receive an item, not when you are asking permission to do something. So, can I? Okay. So this is sort of the basic introduction to today's topic. But I want to move on to the second part. Many of you have questions about this, actually. Can I versus may I? What's the difference? Actually, in everyday modern English, there's really not a difference between can I and may I. We use them in the same way. However, may I does sound more polite. And if you want to be like correct historically, may I is arguably more correct in terms of asking permission for things. So if you're the kind of person that wants to be really, really correct all the time, is really strict, you should use may I when you make requests. Like in school, for example, may I use the bathroom, or may I borrow your pen? In modern American English, this probably sounds a little too formal in many cases. When we're speaking with our friends, we just use can I. Like, can I come and fix the Instagram, for example? You can't see it, but our producer is behind the screen right now. Is it good? No? Okay. So, all right. So, can I and may I are both used to make requests. May I is going to sound more formal than can I. Can I? Okay. So, as I said, may I borrow my pen, or borrow your pen? Yeah, nice examples in YouTube chat. May I use this desktop computer? Good. Oh yeah, Waranya in YouTube says, may I help you? Yeah, may I is used in like service situations. May I help you? Nice example. Kumar says, may I get your number? That's funny. Okay, good. So, nice examples of this. All right, so may I sounds more polite than can I in most cases. Good. All right, woo, lots of people watching. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. Okay, let's continue on then to another one. Let's go on to this simple pattern. Will you? Will you? So this is the beginning to a question when you would like someone else to do something for you. So can I and may I? These are asking, like there's something I want. There's something I want to do. There's something I want to receive. When you're using will you do something for me? Will you give me your pen? Will you give me some time? Will you hang out with me later, for example? So this is when you want someone else to do something for you. So here you can see we're focusing on the other person in this question. Will you? Yeah, someone on Facebook says, will you marry me? Perfect example. You're focusing on the other person. Will you marry me? That's exactly it. Good, lots of that. Will you open the door, please? Yeah, lots of good examples on Facebook and YouTube chat. Definitely check the chat for some good example sentences. Will you give me a hint? Perfect. Good. Nice ones. Okay. So will you is used when you want to focus your request on the other person. Will you? Good. Excellent. Okay, and then this is, I gave some examples, and your examples, will you marry me, for example, those are using a verb. You can, however, as we talked about before, use some to request an item. So will you give me some of something? Hey again, will you give me some time? For example, when you're speaking with a boss, maybe. Will you give me some? So why do I point this out? Sometimes students use any instead of some. We cannot use any in these examples. We'll use any when you're asking like an information question, but we do not use any when we're making requests and when we're making offers. Please use some. Can I have some? Will you give me some? May I have some? Please use some in these cases. Will you give me a break? Good. Will you give me some money? Nice. Will you give me your hands? Oh, that expression. Will you give me a hand. Use the singular. Will you give me a hand? This is a casual way to ask for help. Give me a hand. Will you give me a hand? Nice one. Good examples. Good examples, guys. Will you do me a favor? Will you cook for me? Good one. Okay. Let's go on to the next example for requests then, please. Is it okay? The next one. I'm running out of space. I want. Okay. I'm going to include I want here just because some people do use it, but I don't really recommend using I want to make requests. I don't recommend this because it sounds rather direct and it sounds impolite as well. If you go to a restaurant, for example, and you say, I want this, I want that, you sound very direct, like you're demanding this thing. I want something. You can use it with friends, like I want to go to the movies later, or I want to go hiking this weekend. But when you're speaking with someone you don't know, or you're in a service situation, I want can sound a little too direct. So I don't really recommend it. Yeah. So, but you will, some people will use this. I don't consider this very polite for requests. Instagram is up. Yay! All right, our producer just fixed our Instagram feed. Hi, Instagram. If you're just joining on Instagram, we have an Instagram channel, which is what, English Class 101 on Instagram? Okay, well, it's up now. 101? Oh, 101.com. Okay. Woohoo! Instagram is up. Thank you. I'll see you back in the box. Okay, bye. All right, so I want is probably not so good to use, but you will hear native speakers using this. Okay, let's go to the last one that I hear a lot of questions about from you guys and from other students. Can you and could you? So many of you ask this question. What's the difference between can you and could you? Can you and could you? So this one is like, can you and could you? We use them both to make requests. Here I used can I at the beginning, but when you want to focus again, you want someone else to do something for you. Can you, could you do this thing for me? Both of these are fine for making requests. Could you just sounds more formal. Oh, sorry, you can't see me. Could you sounds more formal. It sounds more polite. So this one is better to use if you want to sound extra formal, extra polite. I'm going to move because I'm in the way. Hang on a second. Okay. So this is better. Okay, so could you is going to sound more formal than can you. Okay, nice. Good examples too. Could is more polite. Yes. Can you help me? Good. Can you help me? Can you shut up? That's not a very nice request, person. Oh my gosh. Could you give me a hand? Yes. Perfect. Could you give me a hand in the singular? Yes, that is correct. Someone said could you is more polite. Yeah. Can you give me your real name? Yeah. Perfect. Very nice. Could you pass me some bread? Another good point then, maybe that goes along with some and any that I briefly talked about before. Some is used with countable nouns and with uncountable nouns. But when you use an uncountable noun like bread, you don't need to use the article a. So someone said, could you pass me a bread? Close. Could you pass me some bread? Could you pass me some bread? Or a slice of bread. So actually there are countable and uncountable noun videos up on the YouTube channel. Go check those out for sure. All right. Phew, that was a lot. Let's take a quick break then. Nice. Thanks for sending your great example sentences. Yeah, phew, we are busy in here today. So let's take a break. As always, we have PDF stuff for you guys, free stuff. So today we have, as always, oh, are they going to see that now? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, I'll do this now. So I was thinking of what might be good to introduce for this grammar point. When you're making requests, I was thinking it's good to use these patterns when you are eating at restaurants. So this is the free dining vocabulary and dining question cheat sheet PDF. This is free. You can get this from EnglishClass101.com. The link is below the video on YouTube and above the video on Facebook. So this actually includes a few like food related vocabulary words and questions for sure, but you can use these requests as well with these. Like, can I have some water? May I have some water? Could you bring me a beer, for example. So I thought this was a nice one to use here. Yes, I know, I'm sorry you can't see this, but you can download it, like right now, actually, for free. So check this out. I think you're gonna see all of them that you can get. Yeah, there they are. So that's everything that you can find from the link below the video on YouTube and above the video on Facebook. So please go download these. They are free. Woohoo. Yeah. Actually, lots of people do check them. Yeah, so we're pretty excited. Every lesson, more and more people check them out, and we're adding new ones also. So definitely have a look at those. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's go along, shall we? Or no? Should we have more time? Okay. Good. If you're just joining, yeah, today's topic is how to make requests. How to make requests. I'm very large today, or very small. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's get going. If you're just joining, please don't forget to like the video and maybe share the video as well. Always appreciated. But let's continue on to the second part of today's lesson then. So, yeah, sorry, I don't know. I felt small. Okay, so let's continue on to the second part of today's lesson, which is offers. So the first part, if you missed it, the first part of today's lesson was making requests. The second part is going to be making offers. So let's move on to the other side of the board, making offers. Ta-da. All right. So again, we're going to use this some grammar point that we talked about in the first part of today's lesson. So let's begin. Offers. To make an offer. Do you want? Okay, so maybe a basic offer. Do you want? Do you want? This is probably most useful when you want to offer an object, when you want to offer an item. Do you want some cake? Do you want something to drink, for example? Do you want? So you're offering someone an item, an object of some kind. Do you want? So you can use some with this if you're offering a noun. Like I just said, do you want some cake, for example? Do you want some beer? Do you want some pizza, for example? But you can use a verb here. Do you want to watch a movie? Do you want to go for a drive? Do you want to take a nap, for example? You can use a verb with this as well. Yes, producer does want to take a nap. So you can use a verb with this grammar pattern. However, when you are making an offer, specifically offering something to someone, do you want some of that thing? Or maybe do you want a as well if you're offering the singular? Good. Do you want some water? Nice example. Do you want a beer? Perfect. Good. Do you want to get some water? Perfect. Nice ones, guys. Good. Do you want to hang out sometime? Very nice. Okay, good. Hey, Junior. Yes, it is live for real, Anderson. Okay, good. So let's go on then to the even more casual version of this offer, which is just wanna. Wanna. So we're using want to, but we're dropping do and you. We're just saying wanna, and then we follow this with a verb phrase. Wanna go to the beach? Wanna take a break? Wanna get lunch? So extremely short, extremely casual. We typically use this for actions, actually. So you can use this with get and a noun. My example just now, like I said, I'll erase this. For example, I said, wanna get lunch. We'll use this with like meal times quite often. Want to get lunch? Want to get dinner? Do you want to get breakfast? You can use that to all of the above. Yeah. So you can use get with this before a meal or a drink too. Want to get a drink? Perfect. Very natural. Want a Monster? This is our producer. Good. She likes energy drinks. Good. Okay. So these are quite casual expressions you can use. Do you wanna and wanna? Those are great. But let's move along to some more formal examples. You will hear these in service situations, and you might use them in business situations. Let's take a look. Okay, first one. I think most of you know this. Would you like, and then I'll include it here, would you like some of something? So in a service situation, like if you visit a restaurant, for example, would you like some water? Would you like some appetizers, for example? Would you like? a simple and formal expression, a polite expression used in service situations. So you can use this in business, as I said, in business meetings, when meeting a client, for example. Would you like? And same thing with this do you want or wanna. You can use this for verbs as well. Like, would you like to see a movie with me, for example? Would you like to get a drink as well? You can use this too. Just sounds more formal than do you wanna. So this is great for polite situations. Okay, let's look at one more. Quite formal. Typically used in service situations. Can I offer you some? So here we're using the word offer in the offer. So like common in a service situation, like I said. Can I offer you some snacks? I don't know, snacks are quite informal. But can I offer you some tea, for example? Something that's like maybe quite polite, something you would imagine in a very polite or a very formal situation, making an offer there. So you may hear this one in meetings perhaps. This one, would you like, is perhaps more common, I feel. Yeah, some relief from the strains of daily life, indeed. Good, nice examples, guys. Would you like a cup of wine? Close. For wine, we use glass as a counter. Instead of cup of wine, we use glass of wine. Nice examples in the YouTube chat. Would you like an umbrella? Yeah, good. An umbrella. So a singular. Remember, when you're using the singular part, the singular form of the noun, use a or an when you're using a countable noun. So lots of grammar review for this point today. Good ones. On Facebook. Can I offer you my house? Oh my goodness, that's quite an offer. Be careful there. Other ones. Can I offer you some beer? Yeah, quite formal though. Quite formal. So just remember that. Would you like to help me? That's a very interesting request on Facebook. Someone, Ali has said, would you like to help me? That's kind of it's correct grammatically, but you're asking for someone to help you. So instead of would you like to help me, which makes it sound like you're trying to persuade the other person, it's like, can you help me? Might be a little more natural, I think. All right. Good. Let's finish there for now. Nice examples, you guys. Would you like to drink something with me? Perfect. Very good. Okay. Let's take another break then. Thanks very much for that. So as I said, yeah, there's lots of free stuff available on the website, as always, for you guys. Free stuff. Free stuff. Yes, travel. I'm going to share the next one. The next one I'm going to share, I was thinking this one, checking into a hotel would be good, as well as when you're traveling. So we can use today's topic, making requests and offers, along with like when you're traveling, when you're checking into a hotel, or when you're staying at a hotel. So these are sentences you can use in a hotel. Here's a perfect example. Could you please call me a taxi? Could you please call me a taxi? So we just talked about this request pattern. Could you? So these are great opportunities to use these requests and offers. So please check this out. This is one of many free PDFs at EnglishClass101.com. Please check the link below the video on YouTube and above the video on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. I think it's on the profile page on Instagram if you're watching there. I can't tell. Hi. So please check that out. They are free. All right. Maybe. Yes. Okay. So I think we're going to see it again. If you missed it before, if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you will see it again. If you're watching on Instagram, there's a bunch of PDFs that you can see on the channel. But if you can't see on Instagram, because there's no screen on Instagram, these are some examples that we're looking at today. Checking into a hotel and maybe eating at restaurants are quite useful for this week's lesson. Okay, so with that, let's go on to our last topic for today. So if you're just joining, please don't forget to like the video. Of course, share as well. We really appreciate it. But let's go on to the last part of today's lesson. I'm going to erase the board. Don't worry. You can check the video later if you missed it. So I want to talk about how to answer natural responses for these things. Okay. So to respond to offers and requests. Saman says, Rachel, you never answer me. My name's not Rachel. Maybe that's why. Okay, so let's talk about positive responses. Positive responses. Okay. Positive responses. And then we'll talk about negative responses too. And then we'll talk about compromises. Okay. Let's look at positive responses to begin with. Okay, so for requests and offers, let's just make a big list. Short is good. Short is fine. You don't need to give a long response to these things. So, sure, it's great. Sure. But this pronunciation, sure, in American English, sure, sounds good. We'll see that later. Of course. So, of course is like, yes, of course I'm going to do that. There's no worries at all. Other casual ones, yep. Yeah. Another great example. Maybe you know this one. Oops, sorry. You bet. You bet. Oh, you bet. You bet. Quite casual as well. You bet is a good one. For offers, if someone offers you something, you can say, yes, please. Like, do you want some cake? Do you want something to drink? Yes, please. Yes, please is a good offer. You cannot use this for a request. So this is only when you accept something. Yes, please. It's a polite way to accept something. Another one, for offers only, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. This is only for offers again. So when you accept something, yes, thank you, or yes, thanks is okay too. Another good one that's very casual is totally. You can use this for requests or offers. Yeah, on Facebook, Rajender says sure or definitely is good as well. Nice one. Steph on YouTube says certainly. Also, certainly, yes. Certainly, let's add it here. Certainly is good. This sounds more formal. Certainly. Like, can you do this for me? Certainly. Or would you like? We don't really use certainly for offers, though. So, like, would you like some cake? Certainly. It's like, it's more for a request. We use this more for requests. That's good. And then we saw definitely from another person. Definitely. Great ones. Sure thing, says Oscar. Yeah, sure or sure thing. Quite casual and friendly. Nice ones, guys. Of course. Of course or of course. Yeah, I know there's not much space in the blackboard. Okay. Of course, this is of, one F. Of course, not off course. Off course means you're going off of a path, away from a path. So don't use off course. Of course. Absolutely, nice one. But like 3 of you said absolutely. Great. Absolutely. It means yes. It's like a very strong yes. Yeah. Can you help me with this? Absolutely. Okay. Let's go on then to negative responses. Negative responses now, please. So, first negative response. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. So this is a rejection expression. Like, so this can be for a request. Like, can you help me with this? Sorry, I can't. I have to work, for example. Or, do you want some cake? Sorry, I can't. I have to leave, for example. You can use this for both if you have to reject something. All right, next one, extremely direct. I don't recommend this because it's just too direct and it might seem a little rude. It's just no. So like, do you want some cake? No. It's quite direct. You might hear kids use this if the kid is in a bad mood, for example. But no is quite direct. Yeah. Was that a question to me? So no is quite direct. You can use it, but yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so producer is saying we could use not really. Like you could use this for offers to reject an offer. Like, do you want some cake? Not really. You could use that if you like. So that's one. Okay. Another extremely direct and casual one is nope. Nope. So, nope. Nope. This one is used only with like close friends and family members, perhaps. Nope. Nope. Yeah, another good one from our producer is or nuh-uh. So there are some, how did you spell that just now? Nuh-uh. So basically any nuh-uh, any kind of negative sound, you can use that to reject an offer. So these are good for offers. Okay, good. Let's finish with two more negative responses then. Yeah, no thanks is another one from no one. Okay, no thanks. All right, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to finish the last ones that I have. So, I wish I could. I wish I could. This one is for requests or offers. I wish I could. I wish I could, meaning I want to do that thing, but it's not possible. It's not possible. I wish I could, but I can't. And finally, I have to work. I have to work. So this is one example of an excuse you can provide. Some reason why you cannot do that thing. I have to work. I have to work. Okay. Finally, last point. If you want to compromise, like you want to do something with the person, but you just don't have time right now, or there's some reason you can't do that thing. Instead, okay, that's very handy. Thank you. So instead, if you want to compromise, try this. I can't today. I can't today. Present tense. I can't today. How about tomorrow instead? How about Sunday instead? How about this weekend instead? So one thing that I've noticed when like my students are practicing making offers or inviting people or whatever, if the plan is not possible on that day, they quit. It's like you can compromise. So use this expression to make a compromise. So I can't today. How about tomorrow? Or I can't meet at 5. How about 8 instead? Yeah. Oh, good point. What is a compromise? So a compromise is working together to find a solution, working together to solve a problem. You're changing the situation, changing the conditions in some way. So if I say, do you want to watch a movie tonight? I can't today. How about tomorrow? That's a compromise. You're changing the conditions of the situation. So this is a great expression for making plans. So if someone offers a plan, you can use this. I can't today. How about the 30th of February? That's not a day. That's not very nice. Okay, anyway, we have to finish there because I'm late. As always, I have talked too much. So let's finish there. Great, but thank you so much for sending all of your great example sentences. Fantastic, and thank you for your questions too. If you missed it, I'll sit over here. Where should I go? Okay. Okay, so if you missed it, all of this is on a video. Yeah, I'm okay. All of this is on a video, so you can check this on the channel, or you can check this on the Facebook page. Yeah, I'm almost falling down in every episode now. But next week we'll be back again with a new lesson. Next week we are going to talk about how to make travel plans. Now I should be over here. We're going to talk about how to make travel plans now. So this will be next week, May 16th. This will be Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time is New York City time. If you don't know that time in your local time, Google it. You can find it on Google. Please check it out. Next week, how to make travel plans. Very exciting. So we'll probably, actually, this might be good to review, checking in at a hotel. So please go download this free PDF when this lesson finishes. Excellent. So we'll finish there. Thank you so much for joining us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram. We're everywhere now. So we'll finish there for today. Thanks for sending all your questions. If you have other questions, you can send them in the chat or send them to me on Ask Alicia, and I'll try to take care of them. So we'll finish there. Thank you so much for liking and sharing the video. Thank you for sending your questions and comments, and we will see you again next week. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.